So coming to the another important agent in physical weathering is change in temperature. So there has rocks are exposed in a natural condition. As a result of diurnal changes in the rock, during the daytime it will be heated up, and again in the during the night time it will be cooled down. So due to this differential temperatures, so different minerals in the polymineral, there will be different minerals will be there in a one particular rock, having a different having a different temperature coefficient will be there. So coefficient of expansion and thus heating of the cooling of rock and differential expansion and contraction of the rock, which eventually produces a cracks in the rocks, thus facilitate the mechanical breakdown. So more why? Because especially if we go for an example wise in a quartzite, which expands twice as compared to the feldspar. So I want to say one thing, as the rocks will be exposed in a natural condition, it exposes to the natural way. As the rocks are made up of polymineral rocks, that means one rock which is a combination of different minerals, and different minerals will have a different coefficient of expansion and cooling. So what happened in a daytime it will be expand, and in a night time it will be contracted. So due to this heating and cooling contracting, what will happen? The rocks will be break down. So this is for your preparation purpose. So let's see what is the exfoliation. There is one phenomena due to this differential thermal expansion and cooling in a polymineral polyminerals in the which is present in the rock. Exfoliation is the temperature of the rock in the surface very different from that of parent beneath it, part beneath it. This creates a stress and strain between the heat surfaces and cooled unexpected parts, resulting in a fragmentation of rocks. This process, which may cause the surface layer to be peel off from the parent mass, and the rock may be ultimately disintegrated. This phenomenon is called exfoliation. Just I want to say, just if I want to say very informal way, imagine this is a rock. And as I told that rock is made up of different minerals, very different minerals which have a very differential thermal coefficient will be there. What will happen? The upper portion is exposed to the nature. Example, imagine this is the sun. What will happen? Upper portion will be heated up, and internal layers internal portion is cooled down. So due to this differential expansion and different heating coefficient is there, what happened? The top portion will be removed off, and that surface layer will be peeled off. This one type of phenomena is called exfoliation, or sometimes it's called onion peel weathering also. Just like this in these images, just see, because the surface layer is exposed to the sun, and due to this diurnal variation in the temperature contraction expansion, the surface layer will be peeled off and the beneath layers will be exposed. So this is called the exfoliation. Thank you.